5:20.
Nako 8:15.
The time is 8:15.
Investigation out.
Investigation out.
Detective Sergeant Mogane booked out.
Detective Sergeant Mogane wamkhipha.
One male suspect.
Khipha wesilisa.
On Nongoma case 160/10/2018.
Wamkhipha ngecala lakwaNongoma.
Bongani Ntanzi.
Ubangani Ntanzi.
SAP 14.
Bakhishwa nge-SAP 14.
66 or 6, I can't recall, 61 or 66. Let's see. What am I saying? 60?
64.
64. Yeah, well, not earlier. 64 of 6, 2020.
64 of 6, 2020.
Then
Yes.
the Tokelo Chela Isali Cholap SAP
Just read the
S4.
rest of the sentence.
Sorry?
Just read the rest of the sentence.
Bongani Ntanzi SAP 1466 6 2020 SAPS 14A S1266765 without any injuries. Correctly received. Akisainila gape.
Lapho yakhombisa ukuthi ubuyisiwe engalimele futhi wamukelwe kahle wasesiyayisayini.
Yes, what happened after you booked him out?
Udira ngale mo jerela muncha.
Ile ka mutha gore rea kwa berga ngona o bontsha na kikai.
And I informed him that we are going where you work so that you can show us where it is. Ngase ngamtshela ukuthi siyala usenza khona ukuthi sikhombise ukuthi kulaphi.
Ile ka mutha ditokelo tsa gape gore ya sepela o sala le ma le tokelo tsa go homola.
And I explained his rights again to him, and I informed him that he still has the right to remain silent. Ase ngamtshela ukuthi ayisesiyaphuma naye futhi usaqhubeka ke ebe nalo ilungelo lokuthi usengathula.
Omega mutha borsa tosbolelang /shumishwa khatlano le ena ga khoro ya tsheko.
I also informed him that whatever he says will be used against him in a court of law. Ase ngamtshela ukuthi anga kuphimisela nje ngomlomo kungasetshenziswa enkantolo eqhuleni kwecala.
Ila kushisha.
He understood. Wase eyazusisa.
Before Petro was alaka phonela Brigadier Gininda gape.
Well, before leaving that place, I phoned Brigadier Gininda again. Ngasukile lapho ngafonela Brigadier Gininda futhi.
Ora sepela re alentanzi kwa berga ngona mining.
And I informed him that we are going again with Ntanzi to where he works at the mine. Ase ngamtshela ukuthi sihamba noNtanzi siya la esenza khona mine.
Brigadier Gininda are watla o tla le Sergeant Mamruti Mogola.
And Brigadier Gininda then informed us that he was going to come together with Sergeant Mogola. Brigadier Gininda wasesitshela ukuthi naye uzosa ehamba no Sergeant Mogola. We then placed him inside the car and then we went with him. Sasemfaka emotweni sihamba naye.
Western area
since he was the one that knew the way to Western area, he was the one that was guiding us on how to go there. Njoba wayazi ke indlela ya Western area kwa uyena wasikhombisa ukuthi sihamba kanjani.
Western area mine chedinchi.
Because in Western area there are many mines. Manje lapha eWestern area kunezimine eziningi. He took us to that specific mine where he worked, and
what is it called?
It's called Sibanye Stillwater.
It is called Sibanye Stillwater. Le mine ibizwa ukuthi Sibanye Stillwater.
Omme ka fihla ka ema ka mo ntle ga gate ke emetse Brigadier Gininda ra fihle.
On arrival, we waited outside the gate waiting for Brigadier Gininda to arrive. Sesifikile ke lapho sama esangweni silindele uBrigadier Gininda ukuthi afike.
Wila fihla asepela le Sergeant Mogole.
Indeed, he arrived together with Sergeant Mogole. Yafika ke ehamba no Sergeant Mogole.
More or less, what time was it?
Undibile na kuma?
Kusaphola mara bile ka afternoon.
I really am unable to recall, but it was in the afternoon. I really can't recall the time. Sasikhumbulike isikhathi kodwa kokuyintambama.
Omme Brigadier Gininda lo fihla ka mutsibisha Ntanzi.
And when Brigadier Gininda arrived, I introduced him to Ntanzi. And time befika Gininda ngamithula kuNtanzi.
Lena Brigadier Gininda sala itsibisha ka wena or ke na mang.
Brigadier Gininda also introduced himself to Gininda and
to me
to Ntanzi. Brigadier Gininda naye kwasezethula etshela uNtanzi ukuthi ubani.
Omme Brigadier Gininda pela bolela le yena o ile amile tsa ma ditokelo tsa gape tse be ke mile tsa tsona pele re tloga kwa Pretoria.
Before speaking to him, Brigadier Gininda again reiterated his rights to him, the same rights that I read for him before we left Pretoria. Engakhulumi ke naye uBrigadier Gininda samfundela amalungelo akhe wona lamalungelo engangimfundele wona sisasuka ePitoli.
Omme wila mmoja ona amahlaloshetsa gore o ba le kae gape ka tšatši le Senzime wa bolawa. Ammotšiša.
Then he asked him, the Brigadier Gininda asked Ntanzi where he was on the day that Senzo Meyiwa was killed. Brigadier Gininda ebuzisa uNtanzi ukuthi wayelaphi la mhlazane ubulawa uSenzo Meyiwa.
Wila mmoja gape Brigadier Gininda wa wena Ntanzi wa gononelwa goba go mo polaong ya Senzo Meyiwa.
Then he also informed him that he is a suspect in the murder case of Senzo Meyiwa. Bese phinda uyamtshela ukuthi umsolwa kuleli cala lika Senzo Meyiwa.
Ntanzi wila gana rena tsebisile o ba le mshumo tšatšile.
Ntanzi declined and said he does not know anything because he was at work on that day. Waphika ke uNtanzi othi akasilutho yena waye semsebenzini ngalelo langa.
Ome rile ra tsena re sepela le yena ka mogare ga mine.
We went together with him into the mine, sahangena naye emayini.
Ra ba re ya lefapheng la human resource.
We went to the human resource branch, sasesiya la khona hlala khona be human resource.
Omme sale ba lebele di shisha mo mangwalong a bona gore Ntanzi ba le gona tšatši leo.
They checked in their records if Ntanzi was on duty on that specific day. Base beyahlola encwadini zabo ukuthi uNtanzi ngempela wayekhona emsebenzini ngalelo langa.
Wile ga kry-a gore o ba sego.
It was discovered that he was not on duty on that day. Base kutholakala ukuthi wayengekho emsebenzini ngalelo langa.
Human resource manager monna le go wila a first statement mabapi le seo.
Then the human resource manager gave us the statement with regards to that. Ophethe human resources wayeseke usinika istatement mayelana nalokho.
Do you still remember his name?
Sakhumbule Sanjelo khopula lena la gagwe?
Nawo tla tswa ke Brigadier
The HR manager?
Yes, HR manager.
No, I'm unable to recall his name. I think Brigadier Gininda might be able to record his name. And some kumbuli kamalake kodwa ngicanga ukuthi uBrigadier Gininda ngenza ukuthi sakumbuli kamalake.
Yes.
Omme re tloga mo ba fetsa first statement. Brigadier Gininda ka re ke na tshwereng case ya polao ya Senzo Meyiwa ya 636 of 2014.
And after that, since Brigadier Gineza is the one who's in charge of this investigation of the death of Senzo Meiwa in the case 636 of 2014, 10/2014, njengoba ke Brigadier Gineza kwakuyena umphenyi omkhulu kuleli cala lokubulawa kaSenzo Meiwa icala kuthiwa 636 of 10 of 2014.
Omme karkena na sore tokete mahamantshi Brigadier Ginenda abontsha Ntanzi una le sithombe se lorne ba se drawile se swanang le yena.
Since Brigadier Gineza was the chief investigator in this, and also the one who had the docket, he then showed Ntanzi a picture which was said to be a likeness of him.
We just want to
njengoba Brigadier Gineza yena kwayephethe le umphenyi omkhulu kuleli cala kwase and futhi kwakuyena wayephethe docket wasekhipha ke isithombe lapho esasi umfanekiso wakhe uNtanzi.
We just want to show you Exhibit BB. Do you recognize that exhibit on the screen?
Guess what?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
Yebo ngiyasibona.
Yes. Which one?
Go song la go left le ngala ngele.
He's the one on the left.
Hoodie.
The one who's wearing a hoodie. Yilo usesandleni sonqele ogqoke ihoodie.
But in relation to what we've just told the court now, are you able to relate that to your evidence?
Uka kopanya siswanso se le bopaki ba gago.
You say an identikit was shown to Ntanzi. Which one?
O rile identikit ile ya bontshwa Ntanzi o ra efe?
Ke yona e leng mo swantsho.
It is the same one that is on the picture. It's on the last time.
Yes, which one?
On the left, apere ngudi una le tedunyana.
It's the one that is on the face. It is the face that is on the left. The one that is wearing a hoodie. Ilo buso ke ukubonakala lapha ku left ugqoke isigqoko.
Gomme Ntanzi la gana mara ka o ba wona polawo nya Senzo Meiwa.
Ntanzi denied being present at the killing of Senzo Meiwa. Ntanzi waphi ukuthi wayekhona ekubulaweni kaSenzo Meiwa.
Omme o ile gape a dumela gore wa tseba ka polawo ya Senzo Meiwa botsa.
You may not disclose what was said to Brigadier Ginenda. That's not admissible. Is that correct? Brigadier Ginenda interviewed Mr. Ntanzi. Yes. What happened further?
No, we la muchacha muchachona, and then go tloga mo ka mo Brigadier Ginenda no umudijoro wa tseba yena go dira ga tšenga tšatšile.
Please don't disclose what he told Brigadier Ginenda.
Ra koparoska wa seba se bujeng Brigadier Ginenda.
What happened further? After the interview that Brigadier Ginenda had with Ntanzi.
Sorry?
Kamera Ntanzi abulele le Brigadier Ginenda.
What happened?
Go dira ga tšeng.
Brigadier Ginenda wela mo tšaga pa mo ona ka dira tšaga gape.
Brigadier Ginenda informed him of his rights again. Brigadier Ginenda waphinda wamtshela ngamalungelo akhe.
Ore sa se bolelang gape se tlo shumishiwa kgatlhanong le yena le lona a ka no go mo leranya go bolela.
Informed him that whatever he says can be used against him and that he can continue to remain silent.
Yes.
Wasemtshela ukuthi konke akushoyo kungasetshenziswa ecaleni lakhe maliqulwa futhi ke nokuthi angakwazi ukuqhubeka athule angasho lutho.
Yes, what happened further?
Bakutira la ngutshela pile.
Go tloga mo ka re bjale ba tšhabeditse le Brigadier Ginenda. Brigadier Ginenda o ile a sepela a re o tla dira gore a nyake motho le gore Ntanzi a ka bolela le yena a ne ka mokgwa wa confession o e leng gore a tsebisele ka molato wa reng.
ke kopa o be di pass tse ngata nyana gore khone o ipopia.
Now, Brigadier Gininda, after you will let him
After Brigadier Gininda had finished telling him what he had informed him, emva ukuthi Brigadier Gininda eseqedile ngolo kuntanzi amtshela kona.
Brigadier Gininda mo chabela botshara nora wa ke tlanya ka motloro tla mo tshara taba ka mogo le gore a se molato o re bodira ga tshia ka rena re a phenya.
And then he said, Brigadier Gininda informed him that he was going to look for somebody that Ntanzi was going to be able to tell him, that person, about the fact that he, Ntanzi, does not know anything about the case that was being.
Yes, please. Brigadier Gininda said he'll arrange someone to take down a confession. What happened further?
No, we la sepela Brigadier Gininda then nali mapena ra chola pelaka kamshomwarena.
Brigadier Gininda then left, and then me and Mapena continued with our duty. And since there were many cases that he was involved in, we continued to make our investigations. And from there we took him back where we had took him at the police station. So police station.
Which police station?
Police station
Pretoria North.
That is the Pretoria North police station.
Yes.
On arrival, we then booked him back in. Must figure out a person some far footing apart. And again, he was registered into the books.
Which books are you referring to?
It's an occurrence book.
It's still the occurrence book.
Yes, can you place the relevant entry in the date?
Friday 2026-19.
On top of the book, it is written Friday
2020.
It is Friday 2020.
That was 06.
In June.
19.
On the 19th.
Malok is page 7 of Exhibit MM. Yes.
Serial number 531. Now 2:30 in the morning.
The time is 2:30 in the morning.
Investigation back.
Investigation back. Should you say
Detective Sergeant Mogane of National Cold Case Unit booked back one suspect.
Sergeant Mogane was National Cold Case Investigation. Probably some sort
of murder on Nongoma case.
Oh, sort of Gubulala Italy.
Case number 163 of 6/2018.
The case number 163
stroke 06
stroke 2018. That is the case number 16306 of 2018. In here, it is written correctly.
SAP 14.
It also continues to mention the name of Bongani Ntanzi.
SAP 1464 stroke 06 stroke 2020.
SAP 64 stroke 06 2020.
SAPS 14A.
And it continues to say SAP 14A.
Serial number 5266765.
It also provides the same serial number 512666765.
Booked back without any complaints or injuries.
Buyiselwe ngaphakathi kungena zikhalo futhi kungena kulimala.
Correctly handed.
It was correctly handed in, and then the sergeant signed again. Futhi yakhombisa la ukuthi bamfaka kahle, and usayitsheni waphinde wasayini.
gomme ona le another entry gape ya 532
There's also another entry of 532.
ya nako ya 2:35
The time is 2:35.
suspect charged
Yes.
Detective Sergeant Mogane
So you just put the correct time there on record.
2:35. It's not 2:35.
0235.
02 or 02:35. Sorry.
Yes.
Suspect charged, Detective Sergeant Mogane of National Cold Case Unit, charged one male suspect of murder on Ngoma, case 163 of 6/2018, of which now he wrote the wrong case number again. Supposed to be 163 of 10/2018, the month there. And then-
Kuthiwa lapho ke uSergeant Mogane wathwesa wesilisa icala ngecala leka 163 of 6 futhi kwaphinde wayebhala wenza iphutha ekubhaleni le case leyasi kwanongo.
Ibile le mo entry ya 531 asanga bona botse le ngwana case we ngwetse wrong it's 163 of 10/2018 not 163 of 6/2018
Ebesontshelini
of entry mo serial number 531 where it says booked back one male suspect of murder on Nongoma case 163 though it was supposed to be 163 of 10/2018 not 163 of 6/2018.
There's also a mistake in the serial number 531 where it was supposed to be 163 of 10 of 2018. It was written as 163 of 6 2018, which was a mistake. Lakhona iphutha ke lenzeka futhi ngokuthi kufanele ubhale ukuthi 163 of 10 of 2018 kubhalwe ku 163 of 6 2018.
Satshala phela gape ka entry ya 532
Saqhubeka nge-entry 532.
01 Bongani Ntanzi cell 64 of stroke 6/2020.
Sekubandana intanzi futhi okusel 64 of 6 2020.
SAP 14A
SAP 14A
51266765
512666765
charged correctly
hayi uwethweswe kahle icala
without any complaints or visible injuries. Correctly
Akas-
charged, I signed.
akukho zikhalazo futhi ke uthweswe kahle icala kwase yasayinda ke usayitsheni.
And then Robali entering gape ka lona la tšatši la Friday 20.
There's also another entry on that very same Friday.
Yeah, 2026-19. Serial number 534.
Serial number yalapho 534.
Nako 0450.
Manje lapho isikhathi sithi 0450.
Yona bela ka tsela e prisoner transferred. Detective Sergeant Mogane of National Cold Case Unit with one male.
Manje umsola ke nangu useyadluliswa ehamba noSergeant Mogane ophuma National Cold Case.
With one male suspect of murder.
Wayehamba nomsolwa wesilisa othweswe icala lokubulala.
Nongoma 160 of 6/2018 ki case number.
Manje ke icala la kaNongoma 160 of 10 2018.
Then kamo fase ya 1 Bongani Ntanzi cell 64 06/2020 stroke 06/2020.
Manje kuyashiwa ke lapho ukuthi Bongani Ntanzi 64 of 6 2020.
SAP 14A 512-66765.
Yaphinda futhi kuyafakwa ne-serial number ethi SAP 14A 512-66765.
Transferred to Phosphorus Court without any injuries or complaint.
Wedluliselwe eFosloras Court engalimele futhi enganasikalo
Up in which was correctly transferred, Kisane Rape.
futhi ubhaliwe nokuthi udluliswe kahle waphinde wasayina usayitsheni.
Yes, what happened then?
Kwasebenzekani?
Ome rile ramjia gape ra tsamalena kana ke yo re ya court.
We then took him at that time and went with him to court. Sasabthatha samba naye senkantolo.
Is it the first Lawrence Court?
First Lawrence Court, yes.
Yes, that is indeed first Lawrence court indeed. Yebo kwakuyona leyo court yase first Lawrence.
Yes.
Really dealing kabo past 5, between 5 and 5:30. Ka phone la ki Brigadier Gininda.
And when we were on our way between 5 and 5:30, we got a call from Brigadier Gininda. Sisa sendleleni go 5 to 5:30. Sathola ucingo lwaluvela ku Brigadier Gininda.
He informed
us that he had found someone that was going to be able to take the confession of Ntanzi. Wayesesho ukuthi uthole umuntu ongalalela uNtanzi uma evuma isono.
Pileria court for Moroka police station.
Before we went to Forest Lawrence, we went via the Moroka police station. Forest Lawrence sadlula ngase Moroka police station.
Orile retafitare Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
He said we're going to find the Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
Confession
who was going to receive Ntanzi's confession. Twelve police officers told Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu wayolalela ke uNtanzi evuma isono.
No, and then Colonel Brigadier Gininda adira arrangements and
then that Brigadier Gininda then made arrangements with Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu, informing him that we're on our way. Lapho Colonel Gininda wasatshela Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu ukuthi sendeleni siyeza.
Kawa elokore ke phonela batho batla escortang go ya court lo ya Moroka.
I then arranged for escort from Moroka police station to the court. I say ngicela abazosipheleza luswe Moroka police station siya e-court.
Yes, who did you phone?
Ke phone Ekurhuleni Metro Police.
I phoned the Ekurhuleni Metro Police. Safonela abesiphoyisa sase Ekurhuleni Metro.
Officer Jabulani Buthelezi.
Ngakhuluma ke no nephoyisa lapho kuthiwa uJabulani Buthelezi. I spoke to Officer Jabulani Buthelezi.
In charge of the escort Metro Police Ekurhuleni.
Because he was one in charge of the Ekurhuleni Metro police escort. Uyena ke phethe benza ama escort nomphelezelo lapha eGuruleni.
Rele rakwana ka re besal froa ka sgono tlore la taka mo South Pretoria o tla re emela Alberton mo tsileng. We
then had an agreement that since it was still early, he wasn't going to come and fetch us from Pretoria, but he was going to wait for us in Alberton. I said to him, ngoba kusesekuseni angeke wazi uzosilanda ePitoli uzosimela eAlberton.
Ome o tla romela group ya gage e nang le gore e re emela kwa Moroka.
He then said he was going to send another group which was going to wait for us at Moroka police station. I said uzothumela inqembu lizosihlana nathi eMoroka.
Group enele Moroka ke ne Officer Jonathan.
Now those that were in Moroka were Officer Jonathan together with his colleagues. And lapha ke eMoroka kuyoba Officer Jonathan nabanye ke asebenzisana nabo.
Awakanditi ra kopana le bona mo tsileng a sangara no yema ka re ba re bone then ba re latela.
And we then joined them on the way because we did not stop. They actually saw us and then they followed us. I base beqhumana nathi endleleni asizange sime ngoba bavele basibona base beyasilanda.
Who are you referring to?
Officer Jabulani Buthelezi and his group.
I'm referring to Officer Jabulani Buthelezi and his group. Ngikhuluma Officer Jabulani Buthelezi nethimba lakhe. See, when we entered Soweto, since there were many, there was a lot of traffic, they went ahead of us, clearing the traffic for us.
Police station.
Until we reached the Morocco police station. So figure Morocco police station.
Ome kilega phone la gape brigadier Gininda a which Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu refihlile.
Then called Lieutenant Colonel Gininda again to ask him to inform Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu that we had arrived.
Yes.
Lieutenant Kaba Rapadu will have now police station.
Then Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu informed us where exactly he was sitting within the police station. Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu was a stela ukuthi uhleli yipi la ngaphakathi kwesikhumulo samaphoyisa.
Kaba ka khopela Officer Jonathan wa Metro Police eKoroleni.
I then asked Constable Jonathan of the Metro Police of Ekurhuleni that he must be the one that takes Ntanzi to Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
Jonathan ki motolo ra tsebisilo ka molato ro phenyao khatlanong le Ntanzi a isheke yena.
The reason for requesting that it be Constable Jonathan that takes him to Rapadu was because Constable Jonathan did not have any knowledge about the case that we were investigating.
Officer Jonathan Salachia Tanza Mishaka Colonel Rapadu.
Constable Jonathan took Ntanzi to the office of Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu. Constable Jonathan wathatha Ntanzi wamisa ehhovisi lika Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu.
Wile atsenelela kusona ne baduthi kaya atsenelela kume abuwa gape atlo emalrela mo koloi.
He went in, I don't know where they were sitting, but then after that he came back and sat with us in the car. Wangena ngalinga phakathi emva kwaloko wasebuya izohlala nathi ezimotweni.
Yes.
I'm confession or pointing out. Officer
when there is a confession that has to be taken or where there has to be appointed out, the person that is going to participate in that or the person that is going to be responsible for that is the one that gives us instruction on how they prefer it to be done.
Yes.
Manje uma sekuyothathwa ke mhlambe ke ukuvuma icala noma ukuyokhomba lo muntu oyowenza lo msebenzi uyena ositshela ukuthi uthanda ukuthi kwenziwe kanjani.
Yes, what happened further?
Okay, Officer Jonathan Willa Malarena.
Officer Jonathan stood with us, Officer Jonathan Wamanati.
And then Rafecha Axona Utsibelena or Ufediche Tato, because Ntanzi Wona Chamlata Italian, support Canada Parum phone number of Funela.
I do not know how he got to know that they were finished. Because what we just saw is we just saw him coming back with him. I then surmised that it is possible that Lieutenant Colonel Rapadu had exchanged phone numbers with him. Manje angazi ukuthi wazi kanjani ukuthi sebeqedile kodwa ke ngambona esebuya naye engathatha ngokuthi ke kusho ukuthi ke uLieutenant Colonel Rapadu babenikane amafoni naye.
Ome o lo ntanso go bua mo ka mutshara wa o sa le right na o lokile a o ne bothata na a dumela re e.
Then when Ntanzi came back, I asked him if he was still fine, if he doesn't have any problem, and he confirmed that there was none. Ngithe buya-ke lapho uNtanzi ambuza ukuthi unenkinga na, wathi cha ngisalungile anginalutho.
Re tsena le koloing re sepela re ya court ya Vosloorus.
We then got into the cars and went to the Vosloorus court. Sasingena emotweni sabangisa ema court ase Vosloorus.
Yes.
Ya le re tsileng byalo re ya Vosloorus. Gabaki phone la Brigadier Gingira wa feditse o mera Vosloorus.
On our way to Vosloorus, I then called the brigadier and told him that we had finished and that we were on our way to Vosloorus. Sisendleleni ngafonela ubrigadier ngamtshela usesiqedile. Sesilibangise eVosloorus.
Ome elsepela mo tsileng ra ba re bolela le Brigadier Gingira para monno o na le melato e mentši. And byalo ya nongoma ga re ke ya gole bokaone re re bolele le prosecutor kwa Vosloorus.
Well, we then discussed with Brigadier Gininda and said that since this suspect has many cases and that the Nongoma case is a case from very far away, lapho sakhuluma no Brigadier Gininda samtshela ukuthi njengoba umsolwa enamacala amaningi futhi ke leli lase kweleli laKwaNongoma kuyicala la kude, sizokhuluma nomshushisi wase Vosloorus.
Ore na ka rona le molato mo gape wa di drugs gape o le ro khatlanong le yena ya Vosloorus.
And we then said that since you do the accused also has other cases that involved drugs, so sikhuluma ukuthi umsolwa njengoba wayenelinye ke icala eliphethelene nezidakamizwa.
Yes, from what are the details of that case? From which area?
Case yari dititifashi case unale
ya gana ke Vosloorus case 274 of 6/2020.
It is the Vosloorus case 274 of 2020.
Yeah, 274 of 6/2020.
Of June 2020.
271.
271.
Sorry, 271 of 6, sorry.
It's 271, sorry, 271 of 6/2020 of Vosloorus. Should you tell us Vosloorus 274 of 6/2020?
Yes. Ome ra fika kwa mtutshisa mtlhaloshetsa re no ka re bjale ba no ma go gole swantse re feleletse le ona le tswantse re feletsa ka ile ya nongoma re tla no tlogana o tla mtlisha ka ya Vosloorus ya 271 of 6/2020 re tla mo place ka yona.
And we agreed with the prosecutor that we discussed with the prosecutor that since the Nongoma case was very far, we're just going to place this Vosloorus case and that's the one that we're going to deal with. Samtela ukuthi ngoba leli cala laKwaNongoma icala ukuthi sizovele sibeke leli lase Vosloorus kube ilona cala esilethulayo lapha kini.
Did you have the Nongoma case docket with you?
Icala case khetsela ya Nongoma le be sore docket ya ona.
Ya ne re swere.
Yes, we had it. Yebo sasiphethe docket yakho.
Yes.
Ya gomme mutshutshelo na ka bjale ya Nongoma se jurisdiction ya gage a ka se ngwale ka mogare o tla ngwala ka ya Vosloorus.
Then the prosecutor said
As a court pleases.
What's that? I was objecting to the hearsay.
As a court pleases. Which case received attention at the Vosloorus court?
yale ke molato feng o ile ba gona go lebelela kwa Foslorus.
Phosphorus case 271 of 6/2020.
That is the Foslorus case 271 of 6/2020. Ushuthi abalibheka ke Foslorus icala la se Foslorus 271 of 6/2020.
Yes. Yes, what happened regarding that case?
Go la ga dira lang khetsing eo.
Motšhotšišo o lele no o na le lo tshwanetse ba di dire gape a ska e tšea a ska enrolla.
Like to rise with an objection as the court pleases. Is there documentation regarding how this case was handled?
Meaning?
When
Ga gona le mo re ngwetseng ka mogare ga OB 14A.
There is somewhere where it is recorded in the OB.
Yes. Instead refers you to exhibit UU1 and UU2. Can you give your evidence using those exhibits? The OB entries from Foslorus court cells.
Yes, this is one. I'm still looking for the UU2.
I am still looking for that exhibit.
Because can I look at book? I don't have the 14.
I have an occurrence book. I'm not sure whether it is the book we're looking for.
It's Banda will assist you. Use this to save time. To start with UU2, what is the entry there on exhibit UU2?
Around the exhibit UU2,
In which Friday 2020.
it is written Friday 2020.
Yes.
Yes, in which Friday 2026-19. Omeala ki serial number.
On top is written 26.
Friday
19.
26-19.
Yes.
Yala ki serial number 200.
That is followed by the serial number 200.
Now 1232.
And the time is 12:42.
1232.
12:32.
Prisoner received.
Sola.
Received one prisoner as per SAP 14. That's supposed to be the case, not the SAP 14.
Case not in SAP 14.
No, so sorry, it's SAP 14. 271 of 6/2020. No, case A for Solasa 271. Again, with like Cheramo dogeting serial number SAP 14A, not case number.
Yes.
There is the wrong case number here because what is written here is SAP 14, not a case number.
Yes. We'll carry on with the entry.
Can the witness read the entry as is and not correct it?
The prosecutor
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, received one prisoner as per SAP 14 271 of 6/2020 from Pretoria North.
Wathi ke lawa wamkelwa kwamsolwa ovela ePretoria North.
And then SAP 14 in which serial number 271 Tanzi Bongani.
Lapha kubhalwe serial number 271 ekuthiwa uMntanzi Bongane.
Mingwaga ego mo which gender male.
Lapha kubhalwe ukuthi wesilisa.
Day 26 of 6 26/19.
Manje ke khombisa la usuku bekwe ngomhla 26 kuJune 2019.
12:32.
Sikhathi u12:32.
You read it from exhibit UU1, is it?
UU1,
the,
yes.
The register.
Yes. And then the case number 534 of 6 2020.
What's your case number 534 of 6 2020?
From Pretoria North.
Evela Pretoria North.
No, careful, but this person is from Pretoria North.
It's a case yasefosila kodwa ekhulunywa ngumuntu ovela ePretoria North.
Yes.
Then as time date of release is 26/19.
Manje ke date ukuthi ukhishwe nini kuthiwa mhla 26 unyaka wa 19
13:30.
How much?
13:30.
At ngo 1:30.
Reason for release not enrolled.
Kuthiwa ke into ke yenza ukuthi ke akhululwe ukuthi ke ayizange ifakwe enkantolo.
And the next place is to be taken to Primrose SAPS.
Manje ke kuthiwa ufanele athathwe ayise Primrose SAPS.
Do you know as why the case was not enrolled?
Uzore ka bakala eng ba sa itsentša case.
Utsutsi sorle o sana lo tse tshwanetse re dire go tlhoka go shota di not kilibes marole tsa ka gore ona le
What was written? Was there an entry in the?
Yeah, it was made.
In the diary.
Email ona mo docket.
So what was the entry?
Aksa go pola na o rile o shota
So, is going to be called.
As a court, please. It's just the entry in the diary.
ya e gona there jo raksa go pola ngwe tse maro ngwe tse gore o sena lo e sa felela lo tse tshwanetse re di dire.
Well, there is a diary, but there are some things that you said were outstanding. Uthi yabo ikhona diary kodwa khona ke amaphepha abe engakabi bikho ngaleso sikhathi.
Can you just please make the docket available?
Sorry?
Can you make the docket available?
Yes, I'll ask to be
Yes, I will make sure that the docket is available. Ngizokwenza ukuthi le docket itholakala.
Yes. What happened then after the proceedings there at Phosphorus Court?
Kubeka ngiyekusuka lapho utholapile ka ujwa kwa Phosphorus Court.
Really na bona gare sala masagare also sorry iswi.
We realized that it was still during the day, it was not yet dark. Sabona ukuthi kwangakahle kwekusesemini kwekusakhanya.
Ka gore ba le be sa tswela pele ka molato ona o re leng gona.
Since we are still continuing with the same case on which we were,
Brigadier Gininda.
I called Brigadier Gininda. I found Brigadier Gininda.
I don't know, why do you want to go to one of our cooking or check a wood in a bear out on a Julemon? He
then suggested that we should go back to Phuket where he was staying to go and try and find the hoodie that he was wearing. It's the same one that seems to appear in the photo. Yeah, well, I was actually son they say le Phuket so hlola la ehlala khona ukuthi singayithola in le hoodie le ayigqokile enjengale evela lapha esithombeni.
Omerile ra sepelara ya Phuket.
We then proceeded to go to Phuket.
This now you and who?
La Constable Mapena, late Mapena, Sergeant Mamrit Mokola, Brigadier Gininda.
It was Brigadier Gininda, me, the late Sergeant Mapena, and Sergeant Mohola.
Were you all traveling in one vehicle?
We were traveling in two cars.
Yes, how were you traveling?
Ebe le sepela bjang?
na le Mabena le Ntanzi ba na chocolate.
Me, Mabena and Tansi were together in one car.
And then Sergeant Mokola le Brigadier Gininda ba se pela ko le ya bona.
Sergeant Mukhola and Brigadier Kininda, they were together in their own car. Shooting me again, no, Mabena and Tansi, Sasisa Motweni yetu, o Brigadier Kininda, no Mukhola, Babe Hambange abi mod.
Which vehicle were you using?
Na yo shumisha Toyota Fortuner.
I was using a Toyota Fortuner. Now it's a Toyota Fortuner.
Aksa pala bo tse gore Sergeant Mokola le Brigadier Gininda ba shumisha Golf 7.
I'm unable to recall whether or not it was that Sergeant Mokola and Brigadier Kininza were using a Golf 7.
Yes.
Should I be there?
No homerile ra sepela ntse re sepela Ntanzi asina bothata ithabetse.
Well, we then proceeded to go with Ntanzi. There were no problems. He appeared affable and happy.
Homera ba re fitla ko Phokeng police station gape.
We then arrived at the police station again in Phokeng. Sasisfika futhi police station ese Phokeng.
Ra ba re gopela mapodisa ra re felesetse gape ko ntlong ya Ntanzi.
We then asked the police there again to accompany us to the residence of Ntanzi. Sasisicela mfowethu ukuthi asiphinde siphelezele la okuhlala khona uNtanzi. They indeed gave us escort to go to that place in Phokeng. And when we arrived, it was already dark. Must feel like it was free. Ntanzi had his key in his pocket. Ntanzi wa no key wakhe usekukhwini. And since he was handcuffed, I asked him to give me the key to his house. Ngoba ke wayefakwe uzangosa ngicela ukuthi angikukhie wendlu yakhe. We then opened and went inside. Sasisiyavula siyangena. His girlfriend was not there on that day. Intombi yakhe ayingekho ngalelo langa. We then went in together with him with Sergeant Mokola, Sergeant
Mabena,
khona futhi no Sergeant Mabena,
maphodisa Phokeng.
Namaphoyisa when the Phokeng police sasingena futhi sihamba namaphoyisa sePhokeng no Sergeant Mokola noMabena.
Brigadier Gininda achithi koloi ngafona.
Brigadier Gininda stayed in the car and they made calls. So Brigadier Gininda yena wahlala emotweni washaya ucingo.
I
When we went into his house, we asked him for permission to search for that hoodie that is like the hoodie that is in the picture. And he gave us permission. We conducted the search in his presence. There were some hoodies of several colors, but we did not find the one that has the color that is in the picture.
The court case, my lord, will this be an appropriate time to take the long adjournment? Okay.